Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick Van Glan here, aka The Honest Marketer, coming at you today with a Leaderboard affiliate review. This is the first revenue stream in David Deagle's new system, Funnel Xpress. For those that are new to the channel, we do a ton of reviews as well as focusing on affiliate marketing, working from home, making money online. So if that kind of content is something you enjoy, something you're looking for, make sure to subscribe and tick the bell icon. I promise you there's a ton of great content here that we're going to be pushing out on a daily basis. That being said, let's get into the product review here. So Leaderboard Affiliate is basically where David Deagle took all the top affiliates from the previous system he had, Funnel X ROI, which has now been updated in the most recent version is Funnel Xpress. And in this, he goes and will interview all the promoters and all the affiliates that were at the top of the leaderboards and basically give their story, their traffic sources, how they promote, and their daily routine. There's also some other value here, but at a very basic level, this just kind of gives you the nitty gritty of what they do. So there's a handful of different products here. The first one is with Kelly and Jonathan Rice, or excuse me, Kelly and Jonathan Rice. And they are one of the few couples out there that have been extremely successful working together and building their business. And, they've been crushing the leaderboards, making, multiple six-figure, which is great to see. And, so this gives, again, their story, their traffic sources, which for them is primarily free YouTube and Facebook, which is something that anyone can go out there and do right now. You just need to learn specifically what to do and how to do it. And this gives about an hour of exactly that and how they do that and, all the nitty-gritty details. And the daily routine, for all the daily routines here, they're all fantastic to have. And all the value here is an insane level just to make sure that you know not only how to do everything, but what you should do on a daily basis and how you should go through that and what you should prioritize. So the first level here, the promoter level, is $27. All right, and the second level here is the team builder with Daniel Kump. So, again, we have the story here for Daniel Kump. And the traffic sources, so for Daniel, it is primarily Facebook ads and Bing ads. And this will give you, again, the nitty gritty here of what Daniel does for all that. So, Facebook ads and Bing ads, if that's something that interests you, then it's definitely something to take a look at. And then as well as the daily routine. So the team builder here is $97 to buy into that. And just so everyone is aware, if you buy into the, let's go back up there. If you were to buy into the team builder, for example, you would also get the previous level below it. So you get the promoter. If you were to get Guru, you would also get team builder, promoter, etc. Okay. So the Guru level here is with Ontarian Hawkins, who has a fantastic story. If I'm not mistaken, he was a truck driver previously. And now he's been able to build a very, very successful online business, making multiple six figures, if not potentially. I can't remember if he's been able to break the seven-figure mark, but if not, I'm sure he's not too far off. And we'll do that very soon. Again, so he was a truck driver previously, and now he spends his time doing this and making great money and being able to spend all his time with his family like he wanted to. So for the traffic sources here, for Ontarian there, it is YouTube, and he does some paid as well. And this goes through the specifics and how he does what he does and the daily routine. All right, so now the superstar level and then the next level as well, the celebrity level. You're going to get insane value if you weren't already, and you're going to get 2 affiliates in each of these levels here. So with the Superstar, it starts with Paulo Barroso, who's one of my mentors, and he has been, fantastic to work with. And I can't stress enough how brilliant this man is. He has a great story. It's really heart wrenching, honestly, for what he went through. And now he's been able to come and build a multiple 7-figure business over the last 10 years or so. And this man is a master of what he does. So definitely insanely great value to look at. The traffic sources that he uses, he's a email marketer, he uses solo ads, and he's been able to be very successful with that. So definitely one of the best email marketers out there by far. Oops, guys, exit out of that earlier. All right, and this will give more of the specifics about how Paulo runs those solo ads and then the daily routine. So the Superstar Part 2 is with Joshua Elder, again, one of my mentors. Joshua has a fantastic story as well. He didn't go through college, so, hopefully it's a little inspiration to any of you out there who haven't been going to college, or maybe you're in college and you're thinking, I don't know if this is for me. This is someone you can definitely connect with very easily. It's Joshua's YouTube, or Jesus, his traffic is YouTube for, he does it with free YouTube primarily. Does maybe, a little bit here and there otherwise, but 99% free YouTube. And this goes into the nitty gritty of how Joshua does what he does, and, he has some great strategies there, so definitely highly recommend taking a look into that. And the daily routine here as well is fantastic value. All right, so celebrity, the first part of this is with Michael Mansell. Michael has a great story, as does everyone here. And it's very hard to meet someone and not find that they have a great story. In my opinion, I always look to see why people do what they do and what makes them tick. For me, it's, my mom gave me everything, and I want to be able to take what I learned from her and give back to the world as much as possible, and, help change some lives and help you guys grow your own business and create something great there, and also change lives across the world. So that's why I do what I do. In Michael's traffic sources here, so I won't spoil it for you guys because I think it's best to hear it from Michael directly and how he promotes and all this, but he has a very unique way of using YouTube, and it's something that not many people do at all, at least from what I've seen, and he's been very successful with that, building multiple 7 figures. Excuse me. And then the daily routine as well. All right, so celebrity part 2 is with Nick Pratt here. Nick is from the UK and is a great guy overall, has a great story. His traffic sources that he uses is a good mixture of paid and free traffic. So if you're someone that has some money to invest, but doesn't really know how much you want to go into paid traffic versus free, I think Nick here would be a fantastic resource for you here to review and take a look at what he does and how he does all this. And this is about an hour and a half here of him going through how he promotes specifically. All right, and then the daily routine as well. All right, and then this is at the boss level here. And I just realized, I apologize, guys, that I didn't go through all of the levels and as far as what they cost. We'll go over that here in just a minute. But for the boss level here, it is $1,997. And again, if you buy into this level, you'll get all the other levels here as well. So insane value, if nothing else, on this level here. All right, and so this is with Igor Kheifits, who is, I would argue, the top email marketer in the world. He's able to send out one email campaign at least, or potentially even just one email, and make 100K in 7-10 days, somewhere in there, which is just insanity. So he can make great salary in a week, just wrap your head around that for a second. And Igor's story is fantastic. He really went through the trials and tribulations and did everything possible and really worked his way up in the world, and in particular for his business here. So again, for Igor's traffic sources, he is the master of email marketing. And this right here, this gives the most value, to me at least, in my opinion, on top of adding all the other value previously. But this actually gives you all the exact details for what he does, and goes through actual campaigns that he's run in the past as well. And he gives you email swipes, the pages he sent to people for the bridge pages, all of it. So just crazy stuff here. So there's different campaigns and shows the different offers that he had put out there. And then the daily routine here for Igor. All right, so on to the sign up page here. This just goes and shows some different results and goes into David Deakel's story, which is fantastic as well. He's been able to create a fantastic business and lifestyle for himself and traveling around the world. This just goes through all the details here, and showing different results. So Josh here was able to get 100,000 in about 100 days and Easy One Up previously before this system was out. Ontarian about 100K in 90 days, and it just crazy stuff here. Michael Mansell about $500,000. Just insanity levels of success here. It's definitely people to model off of, and the best way to become successful is model what works from other people that have been successful, and this will give you the nitty-gritty and the in-depth details about everything they do. So just going through the different bonuses here, so that as I've stressed before, the routine is huge. You only have to buy this one time, so if you buy the boss level for $19.97, that's it. That's the only time you have to pay for that. Always get the lifetime updates as well. You'll get different funnels here from the Funnel Xpress system. You'll also get access to the Funnel Xpress co-op traffic, which we'll go into more detail in the future. But basically, if you buy into the traffic that they're buying at that level, you get a piece of the action and get some of the high quality traffic as well. And then if you get the boss and reseller level license, you also get a ton of high converting lead capture pages done for you. All right, so total value of $74,000. And then if you buy into the reseller license, you will get 100% commissions on everything. So just for example, if someone were to buy into the boss level for me, I would get the $1,997. Something I do want to stress, if that's something you guys are interested in, you want to promote this and not only use the content to learn from it, but also resell this, make sure you buy into the highest level you can and make sure to make that investment. And the reason I say that is because if someone to go to your link, let's just say they bought the superstar level, but you bought the guru level, this commission for the superstar level would go to someone else because you need to have access to that level in the system to get the commissions. All right. So again, the promoter level is $27 here. Team builder with Daniel Kump is $97. Guru with Ontarian Hawkins is going to be $247. And the superstar with Paulo Barroso and Joshua Elder is going to be $497. Celebrity level with Michael Mansell and Nick Pratt, that will be $997, and the boss level, the highest level possible, is going to be $1997. So, my overall review of this is, to me, it's the best product on the market by far. There's information here you're not going to get anywhere else, and this is going to be evergreen. It's ever going to be always updated and keep on top with the latest tactics and other things like that as well. So, I would highly recommend you guys buying into this, get all the value possible here, and getting this applied to your business today and using those tactics. So if that's something that interests you guys, check out the links below. I'll have a link for both Leaderboard Affiliate and Funnel Express, as well as some other resources as well. So definitely check that out if that is something that interests you. If not, completely okay. I get it 100%. And also make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tick that bell icon. Leave a comment. Let me know if this content was valuable for you. If you want to see similar things going forward, if there's a particular system or topic you want me to cover. But definitely let me know. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you, and I appreciate all of you.